Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Wanda here with today's tarot. Here are my cards. How are you this morning? Welcome, everybody who's not jumping on right now, but I'm hoping that you'll jump on shortly. I'm just shuffling the cards here. Good morning, Sharon. How are you this morning? I hope you're well. Hello, Irina and Debbie. How are you, darling? Nice to, Shirley, all the way from WA. Welcome, welcome. Those of you who are jumping on, I'm probably broadcasting a little bit earlier this morning, and I don't know. Hi, Matt. How are you, dolls? I hope you're well. I'm so glad that you've joined me now for today's tarot, and I'm going to keep it short. I'm trying to keep it short so that you can listen to what I have to say for today and my channeling that's happened this morning. What I want to say to you is this, is if you've got, just do this for me while you're here right now, and comment below for me, will you please, or on the side, because I look at it from the side. Okay, so the messages, I mean, from you. Can you please write for me, what is your biggest problem? What is your biggest concern in your life right now? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to list them all down and speak to those problems, because a lot of you have been private messaging me, and what I've been discovering is that I've been losing the messages in my private feed, and so I have to sort of sort that out, because I get a lot of clients coming from other parts of my business, you see. So I'm thinking, I always go through the feed. I always like or love or whatever and and comment. So if you comment for me now, what is your biggest problem and what do you want clarity on? What do you want an understanding on? And if you type that in for me right now as I'm speaking, I will go back to that and I'll write it down, and then when I address that problem for you, I will then personal message you to let you know that my next live will be about that issue. Because here's what I know for sure, we're all in an energetic vibration, okay, and that energetic vibration is linked to all of us. So when I'm helping one person and you're commenting as well, not only am I helping one person, but your commentary or your ideas or your feedback that you are writing in the comments helps somebody else. And it's funny, you know, but in my posts and everything, I notice that people are starting to respond to each other on my posts, and that's sharing knowledge. That's sharing your experience, it's sharing your compassion, it's sharing your love. So one post or one comment that you make can be, yeah, I want to know that too. Because a lot of us, let's face it, a lot of us are striving to find some happiness in our life. Would you agree? You know, we want to live the life that we were meant to live. And it's not just about, you know, going to the chalk face or going to the coal mine, so to speak, every day. I've lived most of my life like that, and I certainly don't want to do it anymore, and I'm certainly know that you guys don't too. You want to have a happy life where you don't have to worry about money, you don't have to worry about whether you've got a job or not, or how you're going to make ends meet. You know, you want, if that problem was solved alone, then you would know that you could just live your life happily, even if you wanted to go fishing every day, if you wanted to even go play bowls every day. You know, you wouldn't have to worry about that because that was already there. So anyway, this is what I wanted to talk about today. You know that I am a real die-hard fan of Esther Hicks and her channelings by her profound high-level being, Abraham. And I wanted to talk to you about this, okay, because you might want to write this down. I'm going to talk about this in the next few days in different contexts to help you along. So here's the book, and it's called Ask and It Is Given. Now, I know that sounds super simple, but because our brains are wired to make things super complicated, we struggle even not understanding that, but actually processing it and taking it into action. Okay, so this is what she says. At chapter 22, there is an emotional guidance scale. Now listen to this. When you know that you are in absolute energetic alignment for manifesting, or in absolute alignment, there's no, number one, there's no attachment to anything or expectation on how the outcome or your dream desire, how it should manifest, because you leave that up to the universe. It's like putting in an order for fries and a Mac. Okay, so you put in your order for fries and a Mac, and then you wait, then we wait till it gets served. Now the timing between your fries and a Mac and what you have ordered for the universe to conspire for your benefit might be more than 5 minutes. Okay, it could be a little bit longer, and that way we then trust that our order will be given to us, and we must make sure that our order is super, super, super clear. All right, so if you want on your burger, you want barbecue sauce, you have to state that. If you want tomato sauce, you have to state that. Otherwise, you're going to get a burger that you're not going to totally enjoy. So when you say something like you're manifesting a partner in your life, if you say the words, I want a partner in my life, well, the universe goes, hello, she wants a partner in her life, and along comes, you know, something that you didn't, that's not to your true order. Does that make sense? So be very specific about what you want. So here is the alignment. This is what Esther Hicks suggests that we do. So absolute alignment with your source energy means that you are the following. You are the following. You are free. You are powerful. You are good. You are love. You are value. You are value. You have purpose, and all is well. Now, people say to me, Wanda, how do I find my purpose? And this is what I want to tell you. How do you find your purpose? What are your passions? What do you love? Do you love music? Do you love photography? Do you love knitting? Do you love painting? Do you love talking to people? Do you love solving people's problems? Do you love essential oils? What are your loves? Because your passions, like Erico says, serve you. And from your passions and how it serves you becomes your purpose, because your purpose then serves others. Makes perfect sense to me. And today's card, universe, how are you today? Those of you, now listen, those of you who's just jumped on, there's 13 of you right now. Can you please tell me what is your biggest hurdle right now in your life? And you want an answer to it, because I'm going to answer it. All right. And I'm going to tag you and share it with everybody. And I'm not going to say, oh, Deborah said she's got, you know, piles and she needs some assistance. Well, it could be that, but I don't mean it like that. I mean it like, you know, when will I find my partner? You know, I'm struggling with my health at the moment. You know, something of that nature. Okay, here we go. Are we ready? Oops. Oh my goshes. One just popped out and I have to read it. Okay, when they fall out like this. All right, so here it is. Today's card is the 10 of Wands, and it is a two-pronged card. Number one, when this card comes up to me, 2 Wands is the clubs, and it means action. It means in the next 2 weeks to 2 months, you're going on a journey. Definitely. Now, it could be by road or by air or by sea, mostly air or road, I feel. And you're going to be taking a journey for a purpose that has something to do about your future. So it could be like maybe you're looking to move, or maybe you're looking for another job, or maybe you're going to talk to a partner who lives either interstate or several hours away from you. But it is either a long road trip. That's me, I can put my hand up for that one, or it's going to be like from Sydney to Melbourne or something like that. And those of you who are listening right now, that is a certainty. Now, this trip is of speed, so I feel it'll be sooner than later. All right, so it'll be, I think, in the next 2 weeks, and it could be sudden. You could be, oh, okay. The next part of this card actually means you've got some really hard yakka to focus on in the next 2 weeks also. Now, all those things that you've been putting off, like paying bills, getting rid of your rubbish, whatever that is, cleaning your car, cleaning your house, cleaning the windows, whatever it is that you are putting off and you haven't done yet, do it in the next 2 weeks, next 2 days even. All right, get rid of it now. That is the message in the card, because you can see this guy, he's got all these sticks on his back, he's going, oh my God. But that is a load. That is an emotional load. All right, that is an emotional load. And so here it is saying, and he's climbing up a hill and he's making things so hard for himself. Stop making things hard for yourself. And making things hard for yourself means that you really, tell the truth to yourself, you're procrastinating. So get on with it. Get done what you need to do and just get that shit out of the way. Okay, that is super important. Now, who am I going to read for this morning? I hope that has helped. Okay, now let's have a look. I'm going to read for, let's have a look. There's a girl here called Debbie Casagrande. Darling, I hope that I have read your name properly. Welcome everybody who's online right now, looking at the angel cards. Let's have a look. I'll just let you know that sometimes I see the feed, but it moves intermittently. Sometimes it's hard to read. So, and I always pick the person who's on the top. So Debbie, I hope you're still listening. Hi everybody. Hi Joe. How are you? Who else is here? Hi, Tony. Woohoo. How are you, darling? I'm so glad you love my post. I thought of you and I posted it this morning, actually. I thought, I wonder if Tony will be on to see it. Okay, Debbie, here we are. Angels and cards of inner conflict. Oh, my goodness. What is this all about? Debbie, let go of the past and move on. Whatever it is that you're hanging on to, grief, anger, frustration, something from your past of your childhood. I feel it's several things, Debbie, for you. And let go of them, because you're not moving, you're stagnating. Maybe this is why this card's come up too, because this card is about getting into action and getting rid of the clutter. Start decluttering. If you've had a thought, oh, I'm going to clean out the garage, or I'm going to throw that away or give it to St. Vincent de Paul, do all of that, because this card, Debbie, is about that. And so that means also it's important for all of us listening right now. When you've got clutter and you're becoming overwhelmed, that causes stress on the body and it causes issues for you, because stress is not a good thing. You're not at peace when you're stressed, okay? And when you're stuck, you're not moving. You worry and your body ends up aching. So if you've got any aching back problems, anything with your legs at the moment, that is because you are procrastinating. If you've got headache, aside from drinking more water, that is another sign that you are stressed. So the aim today and the next 2 weeks is to listen to your body and feel with your emotions and understand that you are free, powerful, that you feel good, that you are love, that you are a valuable person and you have purpose, even if you don't know what that is yet. It doesn't matter. So this all interlinks, I should say. So the inner conflict is let go of that. If you're going, oh, but I can't because this person did this to me and they betrayed me and it was really bad and I can't forgive that, you're the one that is suffering. That person who did that to you actually gave you a gift that you're not recognizing, and that gift is for you to grow strong within yourself and have resolve. and build up your own natural energy. And this is what I always say: life doesn't happen to you, it happens for your growth. It happens for you. And so we learn to be very positive in our approach and go, well, okay, thank you very much for the lesson. Yes, I'm deeply hurt. Yes, I'm sad. Yes, I'm upset. Yes, I was treated badly, but I have learned to be strong from that, right? Both my parents had post-traumatic stress disorder. And those of you who read my posts will know that I had a pretty crappy upbringing, even though there were snippets of happiness in between it. Though they left emotional scars on me for a lot of years. And only now, well, it's been progressive, but only now am I beginning to see it in a totally different light. I want to share that with you. You know, I want to share my awarenesses with you to help you so that you don't have to struggle for the next 20 years of your life trying to figure it all out. So, Debbie, this is for you. What are you letting go of, Debbie? What do you know right now that you need to let go of? And get shit done. Get your stuff done. Go to St. Vincent de Paul. If you need to organise that journey, get the ticket now. Get it sorted, whatever it is. Those of you who are going by boat, make sure you're not going on the full moon. Guys, that is it. I hope you have a beautiful day today. And in the meantime, I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, where I'm going to talk about the next page on Esther Hicks. I feel that I have to do this. I don't know why, but I'm just going with it. Anyway, talk to you soon. Don't forget to comment below. I love you. Have a beautiful day. And don't forget, if you want a reading, message me. Just personal message me. Bye for now.